I think everybody is familiar with the increases that Anthem Blue Cross was set to impose, as much as 39% for 800,000 policyholders in California. But Anthem was not an aberration. Insurance companies in California today continue to propose 30, 40, and yes, even 80% cumulative premium increases. Now, we're lucky. We have a very strong insurance commissioner in California named Dave Jones. And I really want to thank him for his good, proactive advocacy and the protections he's afforded to thousands of Californians from unjustified rate increases. But the bottom line is that he doesn't have the necessary authority to block unjustified rate increases. California Assemblyman Mike Feuer has introduced a bill called AB 52 that would grant California state regulators this authority. And I strongly support these efforts and hope that you will too. I have endorsed this bill. You may have heard about the recent rate hikes that a number of insurance companies were set to impose in California, and that's some as much as 80%. Insurance Commissioner Jones requested a delay of these increases until he had a chance to review them, and the insurance companies complied. After review and pressure from Mr. Jones, Anthem Blue Cross agreed to scale back planned rate hikes from 16.4% to 9.1% for 600,000 individual policyholders in the market, and to delay implementation of these rate hikes. But here's the catch. Anthem Blue Cross also serves policyholders through the Department of Managed Care in California. For over 120,000 Californians that receive their Blue Cross insurance through the Department of Managed Care, rates rose 16% on May 1. The department deemed these increases unreasonable, but they don't have the authority to block the increase. This means that the same company scaled back rates for some individual policyholders, but not others. How, I ask, does that make any kind of sense? So the bottom line is we need help in California. That's one of the reasons why we did this bill, in addition to obviously benefit others as well. I can give you personal stories, but I won't do this now. My conclusion is this, that after watching the medical insurance industry for a substantial period of time, I've come to the conclusion that it's really bottom line oriented, much more so than the provision of the most cost-effective insurance they possibly can give to their payments. And that I'm convinced they reward their CEOs based on what they do for the bottom line of their company. My own particular view is that all of this should be nonprofit. It should not be for-profit. People shouldn't make money off of this kind of thing because it so affects people, and we've seen uninsured go from 40 million to 56 million. Why? Because people can't afford the cost of the insurance. So I want to thank everybody. I mean, this is a heavy burden. The industry lobbies very, very effectively, and it's enormously difficult to get traction on this issue in a legislative body because they just duck you one way or another. So I think we need a few firebrands on the scene, and hopefully there's some firebrands in this room. I know of at least one who shall be nameless. But firebrands arise. We need to help because you can't have a medical insurance industry that people can't afford to purchase insurance from. And I'm afraid that's where we're going. So thank you very much, and I appreciate being here, and please support our bill. Thank you.
Thank Thank you again, Senator, for taking the time and for your strong advocacy for consumers.